Boom. I hope it's working. It's been a hot minute since I used my phone.
What are you doing, kid?
Living the days. Living the days. Is it still slow?
I don't know. There's nothing in the camera. It's not like it was. It's still a little bit, but I don't know. It could be just that storms from that. Who knows? The audio's working fine.
I don't know. Your guess is good as mine on that one.
A cherry Dr. Pepper.
Ew, no.
I've been drinking Coke Zero. It's actually not too bad. When I can't find it Coke Zero, I drink it Dr. Pepper Zero.
Yeah.
And then today I had a piece of cake that's the first sugar I've had in months.
Yeah. I can't say that. I've had sugar.
I mean, the Coke Zero has no sugar, but it tastes like it's got sugar in it.
It's got that artificial sugar.
So that once they drink Dr. Pepper, zero sugar, yeah, they're not too bad. They taste like a regular Dr. Pepper.
No, I don't care for that. So I'm still waiting on my back. Still? They should have had that back already. I'm just saying. Those don't take long to get back. Yeah, you should have had those back x-rays back already. Yeah, the results of those should have been back. You may have to call them and find out why they haven't contacted you about the x-rays. Because they should have got them back. Not liking that this keeps moving. I'm gonna have to zoom this out, you guys, because I have to have this where if I do that, then you guys can't see it at all. Oh, go the other way. I have to zoom this all the way out. better. Just so I don't move. Don't be fucking crooked, but whatever. Because every time I push on it, it kept moving. Excuse me. Yeah, Steven, right now I was watching Willy Wonka on the TV.
And you stream on my phone. Multitasking.
He's multitasking, y'all.
You know, fucked up thing is, when
What?
I watch Willy Wonka, I feel cold like it's winter.
Why?
Willy Wonka's wintertime movie usually comes out during Christmas.
Who says it comes out only during Christmas?
It usually does. This year I gotta watch Christmas Story. I didn't do it last year for Christmas.
Maybe.
because they got to eat it, and then we messed up, got to start that scene all over. So then they got to eat it again and again and again until they get it all right. So he probably felt sick at the end of it, eating all that candy.
I can imagine. It's a lot of fucking candy. AC kicked on again. Ugh. Oh, I'm trying these new Takis. Hold on. I'll tell you. I forgot I had them in there. Anywho, they're called Nacho Explosion Takis. No, it was the other ones. They're okay. Okay. They're not the best. They're just okay. I've had better Takis, but you are round. Why you in the square? I've tried the red ones. The red bag of these, I don't like those. And the red ones are like the habanero. Yeah, the habanero flavored ones. I don't like those at all. They leave a really funny aftertaste. Yeah, I was watching some uh the short clips or whatever of the I guess funeral or whatever in Arizona for Charlie Kirk. I was watching some of it, and I'm gonna tell you what. I was listening to Erica. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. And I'm gonna tell you this. Look, that woman has. She's stronger than I am. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna tell you this. Ain't no way. I'm gonna tell you, ain't no way. I could get up there and publicly say that I would be able to forgive the person that had assassinated my husband. See what I'm saying? Nope. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I'm gonna tell you this.
No, you get up there and be like, I'm not going to apologize to the victim for killing my husband. Drinks on me at the bar. Let's go.
You're an ass.
No.
She is a lot fucking stronger than I am. I can tell you that because I would be fucking livid. I could see the struggle she was having when she kept saying that young man, and she'd look up. Y'all, she was having struggles. Struggles. But there'd be no way. Mm-mm. I would not. I don't know how a lot of people, anyway, forgive the people that killed a family member of theirs. And I know, they're not forgiving the person for that person. I know they're doing it for themselves, not to hold on to the hate and whatnot. But listen here, Linda. No, I just know if I was put in that kind of, I couldn't do it. I know I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I can see you doing that. Drinks on me. Let's party at the bar.
But a lot of people are getting all uppity because she wore white instead of wearing black black clothes.
So what? Wear what you want. Don't have to wear black for a funeral.
Yes, I understand a lot of people were in, mourning attire, wearing black. But um getting all huffy puffy because she was in white instead of black, it's stupid. But I do quite enjoy these videos um of people getting all butt hurt because they lost their job because of what they said after Charlie died, or the actions they did after he died. And I'm just gonna say, you reap what you sow.
What?
Guarantee I didn't know his content very well because I didn't. I've seen him on, the YouTube shorts all the time. Did I pay attention? No, not really. I'm gonna be honest. But the one thing I can tell you, people say really ugly things about people once they pass away. But now they're tripping because they're like, oh, what about freedom of speech? Y'all, da 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 da. Say, yeah, you have the right to say whatever you want. But do understand there are consequences to what you say. Companies do not have to keep you on their payroll if you make their company look bad. If the words that come out your mouth makes a company look bad, they're going to let you go. Point blank, period. Like with the company I work for, I can't just go on here and say whatever I want and not expect consequences of from my employer. You see what I'm saying? Because if I make them look bad, then I can lose my job. Point blank. In all reality, that's with any job. They're going to look at their bottom line before whether you have a job or not. They don't care. Why did I get this out? I don't even think I need this one. I don't. Anywho, so and a lot of employers, if you read through your hiring packet, which people need to start doing a lot more of, okay? Read through your hiring packets. Almost all employers have something in there about social media. Okay? And a lot of companies will ask you or have you sign an NDA that you cannot speak of anything that goes on that property. That's just the truth of it. And they have the right to let you go. And then they can come after you for violating the NDA. You see what I'm saying? Because listen here, the only thing you guys will hear me say is, I like where I'm at. I like my job. And there ain't nothing that I'm going to do that I would do to put that in jeopardy. It's just not happening. Why are you so mad, little girl? Why are you so mad? She's big, man. Do I need to put this on you?
For you.
Oh, okay, yeah, for my lower back. Like I tell people, common sense is supposed to be common, but apparently it's not all that common. Like there's a video going around. This pregnant lady was walking, and there was this other lady sitting, holding a sign, you know, talking shit about, Charlie Kirk and all this other shit. I'm like, okay. Well, then the lady that's sitting, tells the lady that's walking by that is pregnant, her words were, I hope your baby dies. That lady was just walking by, y'all. She was walking by. This old white man, okay, went the fuck off on that young lady that was sitting there being ugly and saying that to that lady about her unborn baby. Like, what the fuck? These people have gotten stupid, okay? Streamlabs is bringing live streaming to AI glasses from Meta. The fuck is that? But anyhow, people are gonna learn. Stop being ugly to people. Just because something don't go your way, don't sit there and get ugly. You know that saying, God don't like ugly? He's not talking about the way you look, okay? He's talking about the way you act. If you are showing someone ugliness because you don't like what they believe in or whatever, that's the reason why they come out with that saying, God don't like ugly. Okay? And trust me, that was a saying I used to say all the time. These people, they're lacking some home training, that's for sure. They've gotten so used to running at their mouth, talking shit about anyone and everyone, and getting away with it. Well, guess what? People aren't dealing with that shit no more. They're now part of that fuck around and find out culture. Yeah, that's what they're doing now. Because yeah, they've had enough. You know, like Mama Tot says, don't start no shit, there won't be no shit. Okay? And too many people are on the bad bandwagon of starting shit. But they can't handle it when somebody claps back and gives the shit right back to them. And again, like that old saying goes, if you can't handle the heat, stay the fuck out of the kitchen. Stay up on the porch barking because you can't handle hanging with the big dogs off the porch. Stay up there. Be quiet. Now I was watching this thing, another one about Obama, what he was saying about the Charlie Kirk assassination, and I was listening to him. And all I kept saying, Obama, watch how you say that. Watch how. And the motherfucker went and said it. As he's the one telling African American men and women, if they vote Republican, that they weren't black. Like, what? Going off on them because of how they choose to vote. Like, dude, voting doesn't it shouldn't matter if you're black, white, Cuban, Asian, green, purple, yellow, it don't matter. You pick the party that you align with the most. That is aligned with the values you have. Whatever party that is, you stick with it. Don't bash the other party. That's one reason why I don't like political shit, because they bash each other constantly. And the reason why I can sit here and talk the shit I do is because I don't vote. I don't fucking vote. Why? Because it ain't gonna matter which way I vote. See what I'm saying? And I ain't got the time to sit there and go stand in line to fucking vote for somebody. And half the time, fucking politicians, they lie any goddamn way just to get their ass into office. They whisper those sweet nothings in your ear and tell you what you want to hear. But when it comes down to it, they ain't going to do a damn thing that they promised to get them where they're at. That and the fact that all they do is try to divide the country and get people to fucking hate on each other. Thinking one person is better than the other. No. As the saying goes, we are all perfectly imperfect. Okay? People just got to quit letting people dictate their feelings and how they should feel about one thing. And that's my philosophy. Think for yourselves. What's up, Prince? Did you change your name? Hi, Nevaeh. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Are you trying to roll over? No, don't roll over. No, not yet. Nana said no, it's not allowed yet. Not allowed yet. You're too little. Yeah, you're too little. No sitting there rolling over yet. She's like, fuck you, Nana. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know. Again, just my little freaking rant going on there. Looking for more G's. I don't see any. But yeah, it is what it is. But like my grandma used to say, people don't learn from the past, they're doomed to repeat it. Learn from the past so you don't make the same fucking mistakes as the people in the past did. Just saying. Learn from the mistakes of others so you don't repeat those mistakes. Just saying. Reason why I'm not an alcoholic. Reason why I don't do drugs. Because guess what? I see what it did to families and shit. I'm not making that same mistake again. Like a lot of people that I know, I've seen their families tore up from fucking people drinking, constantly doing drugs, and sorry but not sorry. I ain't doing it. Like all my friends in school were getting high, going out and partying, and getting their ass in trouble. Okay? And yes, a lot of them still do it. And guess what? They can't hold down relationships, they can't hold down jobs. Their kids don't want nothing to do with them because of it. See what I'm saying? It's not fucking worth it. And trust me, I come from a long line of fucking alcoholics. Okay? A good majority of my family are alcoholics. Hence the reason why I don't drink.
The bank was completely full.
Because I learned
Just about that a week ago.
from
Drink up.
everyone around me on what not to do. Okay? Of course, your dad's watching Willy Wonka. So, having a beer every now and again, fine and dandy. But when you gotta have it every single day, you gotta be high all the time. And you can't function if you're not high. There's an issue. And I get it. Everyone's like, well, being a drug addict is a mental disorder. Da 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 da. Yeah. But if, you know, back in the day, yeah, I can say that. We had this program. It was called the DARE program. Okay. It taught you what happens to you when you're doing drugs, the behaviors that you know, the first time you try a drug, guess what? You're going to continue doing that. And then when you sit there like, oh, it's a mental illness on why people are addicts. No, you know the consequences of if you try a drug, you're going to be addicted to it. You're going to get addicted to it. It's not a one time hit it and quit it kind of thing. No, it's not. You're going to keep going. So, again, and one drug will lead into another drug, and then that drug will lead into another one, and it's a vicious cycle. And then when you try to get off of it because you don't want to do the drug no more, it's a lot harder. But you learn in school about what drugs can do to your brain. Okay? Same thing with alcohol. Yeah, being a drug addict is mental illness because it fucked with your brain. It damages your brain. Just like alcohol, it fucks with your brain. And if you're drinking alcohol or any alcohol for too long of a period of time, you get what they call alcohol-induced Alzheimer's. Does it go away once you become sober and get clean? Yeah, but it still damaged your brain. And the messed up thing is all preventable. Just like I taught all my kids, every last one of them, what drugs and alcohol can do to you. Because it not only affects you, it affects your entire family, your whole family. So one thing I'm glad my girls never got into. Am I gonna say they haven't tried pot or anything like that? No, I'm not gonna sit here and say that because I'm pretty sure they did. Like my DARE teacher used to say, pot is the gateway drug that can lead to other things because you're always going to be chasing that first high.
It's not always true. Not for marijuana.
No, they just call it the gateway drug.
No,
Because a lot of people start off with marijuana. A lot.
Not everybody goes to other drugs. Some do, yes, but
Fucking Beatles.
the percentage ain't that high.
No, I was just saying. That's what they say. Always leads to something stronger. And once you get that one thing that was strong enough, the high after that is not the same as it was the first time you tried it. And then you start chasing it. Same thing with alcohol. I'm just gonna be honest. When the alcoholic tells me, "Oh, I quit drinking," I always look at him like, "Yeah, no, you didn't."
Dr. Pepper's the 80 burgers.
You leave my Dr. Pepper alone.
Well, it is.
You leave my Dr. Pepper alone. Dr. Pepper did nothing to you. Oh. What?
That's the dollar store brand. Oh, what you call it? I love. Look what I just did. With batteries.
You got batteries sitting right there.
AAA. Yes, takes double A.
Uh, I can't help with that. I don't have AA batteries. My hand hurts. I haven't worked on this in over a week. Hi, Games. What's up, Games? I smell cardboard. Like, you know when cardboard gets hot? Stinks. Maybe. Maybe.
I'm not putting you up here today. You're not gonna do this 1 minute sleep and then wake up on the whole thing.
My legs are swollen. But name it, Google. Alright, guys, I'm gonna jump up off here. You guys have fun. And I will try to stream again tomorrow. I'll probably stream later on tonight as well. I'll play my video game and play that for a little bit. You changed your mind the other day. Did I? What did I change it on? You said you were going to be on the next. I know. I got busy with doing laundry and we were dealing with Lola and Nevaeh, so. And some other stuff, so. That's why I didn't get back on. But I'll probably get on here in a little bit and later on and play some video games on my PS4. But I will see you guys here soon.